What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counter Punch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Frank Warren. Frank Warren had this to say. Frank Warren says the Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight would have been similar to the Derek Chisora beatdown, claims Frank Warren, who claims Chisora put up a better fight than Dillian Whyte and showed a stronger chin than Deontay Wilder. Frank Warren has boldly claimed that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua wouldn't look at all different to the Gypsy Kings trilogy win over Derek Chisora. On Saturday night, the WBC heavyweight champion dominated and stopped Derek Chisora in a painful one-sided beatdown. And this is what Frank Warren had to say. He said Derek did better than Dillian Whyte did in April, and clearly takes a better shot than Deontay Wilder. The main thing is that Tyson got through without any mishaps, and now a massive 2023 is in store for the heavyweight division. We now need to tie up loose ends of the Alexander Usyk fight, and then, all things being well, Joyce will come into play. I strongly believe next year will be one where the sport of boxing puts its best foot forward and returns to the forefront, with the biggest and best fights being made. He says we're hopefully going to see the biggest fights of his career. First of all, let's talk about Usyk. Okay, well, we've already talked about Usyk in another video, so let's talk about what Frank Warren said about Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and Derek Chisora. Now, the question is, or should I say the statement is, both. Did Derek Chisora do better than Dillian Whyte? And I'd have to say yes. I think both got their ass beat. Both really got beat in similar ways. I think Dillian really got hit less because of the defense, and what Dillian was trying to do is Dillian was just too slow on the night. I think that Dillian Whyte, if he was in Ramadan, he shouldn't have fought anyway. Just like other Muslim fighters like Devin Haney is concerned about Ramadan right now. Because, that's a part of the year where Muslims pray and they fast. When you fast, you get weaker. You may get spiritually stronger, because it's for a lot of reasons you fast. But it makes you weak physically because you don't have the nutrients in your body, because your temple has to be empty in order to get a certain amount of enlightenment or a certain mindset to have you thinking clearly. But that does affect the way your mind and body works if you don't have anything in your system and you're using your body as a weapon. Okay? And that's just something I just recently found out about Dillian Whyte, and I just thought to myself, how fucking stupid. Like, if you've waited thousands of fucking days, why wait 60 more? You know what I mean? Because at that point, you are not doing yourself justice by just going in there half-cocked and not making a great representation of yourself, right? Now, does Derek Chisora have a better chin than Deontay Wilder? Yeah. You have to admit the punches that Derek Chisora took, he took more punches. He took them on the chin, and he still kept trying to get it in. Bars, right? So, yeah, I think Frank's right about that. Now, would that have been the same type of beatdown that Anthony Joshua would have took if he would have been in there? No. Because the difference of styles and the different way that Joshua fights, that would have been nothing like Derek Chisora. That is a complete insult. Okay? Believe it or not, Joshua is still one of the top heavyweights, and Derek Chisora is not. And he hasn't been a top heavyweight in a long time. He has been regarded as a gatekeeper. So stop, Frank. Stop. And I think after all, this is really a nice little gutter punch at... This is a gutter punch at AJ, and it's a gutter punch at Dillian Whyte, because he didn't like Dillian Whyte anyway. He talked about taking the man's money and not paying the man if he didn't do certain things, and, you know, high five and chest bump and stand on one fucking leg and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I think that was just a jab at that. And of course, we know he's doing that at AJ because he hates Eddie Hearn. Counterpunch. But anyway, it was some interesting news. You guys tell me about this interesting news from Frank Warren. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!